got a bunch of Monsters University stuff here and I'm gonna play with it. Let's get into this. The first thing I'm gonna put on my face, because I got all of my base makeup done except for this, is going to be the Monsters University Mike Wazowski's highlighter. I'm pretty sure I'm saying that wrong, but for the life of me, I can't remember how to say it. And this is what the packaging looks like. It's a freaking adorable, you guys. And the top is like squishy and it it's almost like a fidget cube squishy there. It's really, really nice. And then this is what the highlighter inside looks like. So there's the highlighter there. It looks very champagne-esque. So I am going to get this on. So if you guys are curious what is on my face that I did not do on camera, it will be listed and linked below. Ooh, I like that. Look at that. Ooh, nice. Nice. Okay, I definitely like this highlighter. That is very pretty. Look at that glow. I love it. I like that. This is a very pretty highlighter and I cannot wait to use that again. Now for my lips, I am going to be using the Randall Lip Oil, you guys. I've been using this for a few days because I freaking couldn't wait to use this. And it is such a pretty shade on me. Like normally pH changing lip products do not look that attractive on me, but let me tell you guys, this one here is gorgeous. Look at that color. It's just a pretty color. I just really, really like that. The other lip product I got is going to be the, what is this, the Sully? I don't know. It's this lip gloss here. And I actually got two of them, you guys. This one I have been using and this one I have not been using. So this is how it comes with the really cute top there and then the two different shades. After you use it a couple of times, it does start mixing up like this one. So there's the difference between a new one and one that has been used probably like 6 or 7 times. So the reason I got that is because I ordered this collection online and then I went into Walgreens and they had it, and that was just one of the products I was really, really excited for. Little did I know the Randall Lip Oil was going to like take over completely my love of the lip products for this. But this next one, oh, look how big this is. It covers my whole freaking face. But I'm super excited about this. I know a lot of people don't like big palettes, and I can understand I can appreciate how difficult they are to store. But I actually like bigger palettes because I can pick this up for any look that I want to do, and it is perfect. Like if I want to do a pinky look, if I want to do a green look, if I want to do cool tone look, if I want to do warm tones, like this will cover any look that I want to do. And if I can't decide or I'm in a hurry, I can just grab this palette and it covers everything for me. So I'm actually really excited to use this palette. It is huge and it's hefty. Like it weighs quite a bit on. But I like it. I think for today, because I have to go back to the dentist again and get antibiotics injected into my gums, I'm going to stick with more neutrally tones just because I have a very neutral base going on as well. But I am wearing a green shirt, so I might play over here in these greens. And speaking of, ow! Oh my gosh, this is so awkward. Speaking of greens, I'm gonna take this green shade right here. It doesn't have a shade name on it, but I guess it's shade 52. So shade 52 in the palette right here, and I'm gonna use this ginormous mirror and just apply that to my outer corner here. And I'm taking this on a fluffy Profusion brush. It doesn't say which brush it is, it's just a Profusion brush. So we are going to apply this, I love this mirror, out into this outer corner here. Ooh, I like the green there. Ooh, nice color. That is definitely a color I'm gonna be wearing a lot this fall. Wow, look at that green. Woohoo! Now, if you want this palette and you want the variety that it has to offer, I would recommend looking at these as 6 9-pan palettes, because if you look at this, you have a 9-pan palette here that will all go together and is cohesive, and then another one here and another one here, and that might be easier if you are a little bit intimidated by this palette. And to be honest with you, I'm intimidated by it too, but you guys know I love all the fandoms. I just love them. Wah! Look at the green. Oh my gosh. That green is very pigmented and very pretty. Let me do the other eye real quick. That took literally no time at all to get that pigment. And you guys, I'm using a fluffier brush. I'm not even using like a stiff flat brush to get that pigment. That is, wow. I really like that. Okay, moving on from that, I'm going to use fluffier brush here. And this, I'm gonna use this fluffier brush in this lighter green shade right over here to blend out the edges of that darker green that I used. And I don't know if you guys saw, but these did have some really cute embossings in it. This green shade I'm currently using that is pretty much, I've ruined it at this point in time, but it does have a like K embossing in it. It's really cute. Oh my gosh. I love these. That blended out beautifully. This is just beautiful. I love the quality of this palette. Wow, holy crap. And I'm digging this mirror. I have a huge mirror over here, but you guys, my eyesight's not the greatest, as I've discussed previously, so I like to have a mirror that's just a little bit closer. And this is perfect because like, here's my face and it's like maybe a hand to a hand and a half away from the mirror. And I love it. I'm gonna leave this on my desk, and instead of using the KVD one, I'm gonna use this one. Woo! That is pretty. Oh my gosh. That is so pretty. So much for a neutral look, right? Okay, so that is what I've got going on there. I think for the lid, let's see here. I can go greeny or more gold green. I think I'm gonna go for the more gold color here, just to try it out. So the gold color that, okay. The gold color is this one right here that I'm going to put on my lid space. Wow, even that gold blended beautifully into that green. This, wow. Okay, yeah, definitely if you don't know which way to go with this palette and you want to pick it up, stick to the 9 pans because this is beautiful. I really like that. Oh, wow, look at that. It blended beautifully. Okay, so for my inner corner highlight, I think I'm going to leave my little 9 pan over here I've been using, and I'm going to go over to this one here and go into the shade right here. And it is a white with kind of a pink flip to it. Let me see if I could swatch it for you guys. So it's kind of a white with a pinky shift, which I think would be really pretty in the inner corner. So let me actually grab this brush here. So I'm going to just take that and kind of stamp it here. Oh yeah. Just that pop of pink right there. Oh, that's nice. Wow, okay, digging it, digging it. Okay, and now I'm gonna take a flat, denser brush here, and I'm gonna take this deepest green right here and kind of stamp it more towards the outer corner along, whoa, that's pigmented, along the lower lash line, just to try to get just a little bit of depth just on that outer corner there. Yeah, that's pretty. That right there, that just gave me that little bit of depth. And then on the lower lash line, I'm gonna go back into that first shade that I used and just run it along the outer lower lash line. I think I just used the dark shade. Whoops. Okay. Well, we're gonna start with the dark shade just right over there because I accidentally stuck my brush into this green right here. So that's what I'm doing on the very outer corner, just like that. And now I'm gonna go into that first green shade right there. And that is what I'm going to use just on the same brush to line the middle part of my lower lash line. Okay, just taking a fluffier brush here and I'm just running it along it to make sure it's blended a little bit nicely down there. All right, I'm wiping off that brush, and for the inner part of my lower lash line, I'm gonna go back into that really light green shade right there and put it on the inner lash line. Inner lash line, inner lower lash line. This is going to be the eyeshadow look that I'm doing mostly with this area over here and then that pink shade in the middle. Let me throw on some mascara and I will be right back. Okay, you guys, this is the final look with the Monsters University Ginormous palette, and I love this look. I loved the quality of these shadows. I had no issues with any of the ones that I used performing, and I will be doing a few more looks with this palette so I can probably like 5 more looks with this palette so I can test out most of the shades in it just to make sure the quality is consistent across all the shades. But I love this. The greens definitely performed. They are definitely gorgeous and popping on the eye. So that is something. Now, I was sitting here while I was doing my mascara. This is what the mirror looks like. And I have the palette set up like this on my desk so I can use the mirror and then I have it open. Now looking down at this palette while I was putting on my mascara, I noticed that this palette would make a great palette just to leave open and use the mirror while you are getting ready or while I'm getting ready, because if I'm doing a makeup look and I'm using a palette that doesn't have an inner corner highlight, that doesn't have a dark enough shade. This one's not quite black, it is more like a dark charcoal. But if I need something that has a darker shade, if I'm using a palette that only has one green, but I want to build out that green look, like this is a really good, it's got transition shades, it's got shimmers, it's got most of the colors that you would need that perhaps a palette that you're using doesn't have. And this is where this palette I think would shine, because you could be using the mirror, just leaving it open on your desk, and you're dipping into another palette and you're like, oh, I need that shade. Here you go, it's already open, it's already there. That's how I would use this palette and how I probably will end up using this palette, because it is so big. Like I probably won't go into it to solely use this palette, but I love the mirror, and with me using the mirror, the palette is open and it does have all those shades that, you know, might be lacking in other palettes, if that makes sense. Okay, the highlighter I absolutely love. That is gorgeous, you guys. I am digging that highlighter. This might be my new favorite highlighter, and it's really cute packaging, so that's a win right there. And then of course I love this Randall Lip Oil, this pH changing. I have never used a pH changing lip product that looks so nice on the lips. So I really enjoyed that one as well. And for the eyes, if you guys want to know, I'm wearing the Live to Roam SheGlam eyeliners. I used the shade Jet Set to line my upper waterline, and the shade, oh wow, these are so small, Cobblestone to line the lower waterline, and then I'm wearing my KVD full sleeve mascara. But that is all I have for you guys today. Did you pick up anything from this collection? I do have other products that I'm going to be testing out a little bit later this week into next week, so there will be more. And of course I do want to do more looks with this one just so I can make sure the quality is good across the board for you guys. This is just first impressions. You know, first impressions are good, but second impressions are better. and like, you know, using it for quite a while is even best. So now I am off to the dentist with my lovely green eyeshadow look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, then go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you guys are into a more neutral look, go ahead and check out this video right here, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!